Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make dry fruits chicky. For the dry fruit chicky, what's important is to take dry fruits of very good quality and the dry fruits of your choice. So today I'll be making chicky of cashew nuts, almonds and pistachio. Let's get started. Let's check the ingredients. So you need half cup of almonds, half cup of pistachios, half cup of cashew nuts, 250 grams of jaggery and 1 teaspoon of green cardamom powder. So before you start with the cooking, make sure you grease the surface on which you will be spreading the chicky once it is done, and also the rolling pin with ghee. So here I've used the butter paper sheet. And also keep ready one more piece of butter paper sheet to cover it on top of the chicky while rolling. Firstly, it's very important to begin with roasting the dry fruits. Now in case you are taking softer dry fruits, it could be apricots, figs or dates. Just keep them separate, do not roast them. Also, I will personally request you to keep it separate and to make a separate chicky out of it rather than roasting it along with this and making a chicky out of it. For this recipe, the drier nuts. You can also add in the exclusive nuts like pecans, walnuts or hazelnuts, completely your choice. Just do not mix peanuts or chana dal in this because you get another very wonderful chicky, which is peanut chicky or a chana dal chicky. Let's roast this on a low flame till it's nice and toasted. Almonds contain fibers, proteins, vitamin E, manganese and magnesium. Thus it lowers blood sugar levels, reduces blood pressures and lowers cholesterol levels. Cashew nuts are low in sugar and rich in fiber, heart healthy fats and plant protein. They are also a good source of copper, magnesium and manganese, the nutrients important for energy, production, brain health, immunity and bone health. Pistachios lowers blood sugar levels, promotes a healthy heart, keeps the nervous system safe, boosts immune system, improves hemoglobin and vision and also brain health. And this could take from 10 to 12 minutes depending on how swiftly you do this. You can also do this same thing using an oven 200 degrees Celsius 6 minutes in a preheated oven and your nuts will be perfectly toasted. Internationally, the same recipe is also called praline. The only thing is jaggery is something that makes it very regional, very desi, very exotic. Internationally, they either use brown sugar or sugar. We can also make sugar chickies. How do you make that? Now, you need to follow the same recipe and just replace the quantity of jaggery with white sugar. Exactly, the cooking remains the same. Well, the nuts are toasted and ready. Let's transfer this in a bowl and allow this to still remain warm. Just ensure that the nuts are still nice and warm even while going further. Let's begin with the process, and that is with the addition of jaggery along with some cold water. Just stir this to ensure that the jaggery gets nicely enveloped with the water and wait for it to melt. You need to do this on low flame and just ensure that you keep stirring this, otherwise this could get burn spots and you do not want that to happen. Just look at this. The jaggery has melted and it looks like deep brown caramel. The next look is the frothed look. It suddenly starts frothing and that's where you know that you are heading right. After the whole frothing, it will settle again and that's when you do the first water test. Just take few drops in cold water and bring them together with the help of your index finger. Now when you lift this out of water, this almost forms like a ball. Now this one is not a soft ball. This is like a hard ball. Now how do you check whether the ball is of this consistency, which is correct? All you need to do is take another bowl which has no water and drop it. This is the sound that we are all looking for. Once you hear this, put off the flame. And to this, we are going to add in the nuts which are still warm and mix well till all the nuts are well coated with the jaggery caramel. Along with this, you can add any flavoring of your choice. It could be saffron or cardamom powder. So here I am adding 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder and mix all this together, and without wasting any time, transfer this on a butter paper sheet on which you had greased with ghee. Now spread it like this, and because of the nuts which are whole, especially almonds, in this case the height of the chikki will be the size of the almonds. Let's bring all of this together and let's place the other butter paper sheet which was kept ready and cover it on top of the chikki and press it gently with the rolling pin to get that nice finish gloss for the chikki. And let this be covered for 2 minutes. After 5 minutes of keeping this aside, this gives a very glossy shine on top. But before that, don't forget to grease the knife as well with the ghee. And after that, we will give it a few cuts, which could be markations by using a knife. So let's give it some markations. Do not cut it through and through. Now let's cover this again and give it just light press with your palms and keep this aside for at least half an hour so that the chikki sets perfectly well. Here you go. Our dry proof chikki is perfectly set. Now it's time to serve them. Now if the markations goes wrong, the cuts could go wrong, and that's why it's important to give it that mark. And the little pieces of the sides can be crushed and used as a toppings on vanilla or any other ice creams, or it can be mixed in any ice cream, and that's where you get a very nice nutty ice cream. You can store this in any airtight containers without keeping anything in that container.